Hey, my Amazon lovers. So, I want to make a video about being accountable. I see so many people, um, like men and women, going back and forth on the internet, not being accountable for their actions, how they treat people, what they do to their loved ones, how they treat them, how they treat their children, even their family. And as adults, we like to make judgment about people's lives and stuff like that. And I'm quick to say, y'all, don't make a judgment about nobody's life if you're not doing nothing to help that person or fix the situation. If you're not gonna be their village, don't put your mouth on them. God bless you, baby. My baby's sleeping, y'all. So I'm big on that. Don't speak on people unless you're trying to be their village or you're trying to help their situation. And it's crazy how I don't see nobody calling people out for accountability, like of certain situations and certain things. As adults, we're getting older. We're not kids no more. Um, we have to be able to take accountability for our relationships and friendships that we have. And some of us, we self sabotage a lot of stuff because of what we're not used to. And when you're not used to good people, um, you have a thing to self sabotage, you know? So you got to understand everybody's not the same. Everybody is not meant to fumble. Everybody is not meant to just let go. No matter how bad we feel like, oh, we could replace that person, we could do this. Everybody not replaceable. Don't never let the internet lie to you or people. And you have to be accountable for your actions as a person. And I'm big on, for me being on my journey of growing, I'm big on if I'm wrong, I know how to be accountable and be like, you know what, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I shouldn't have. But a lot of people have too much pride with them and big egos. They let the egos and their pride get in the way of not saying when they're wrong, apologizing when they're wrong. And at this big age, we shouldn't be on no little boy, little girl stuff where if you do something to hurt somebody's feelings, it should be an apology. And if it's not an apology, because some people won't apologize to you, you have to be okay with those who won't apologize and those who won't feel like they did nothing wrong to you. Because that's just how some people egos work. They convince themselves that they're all right. And no matter what you do, they're all right. No matter what you say to show them that they was wrong, they're all right. So you have to understand they will have people that will never understand or be accountable for how they made you feel. And you have to be okay with that. Don't always look for apology. Make sure you apologize to yourself for whatever situation you stayed in that you shouldn't have. And always make sure you apologize to yourself also for accepting it. You know? Some people, they just, I ain't gonna say they feel like crap, but they just don't understand. You know? That's why a lot of people can't grow because growth starts with being accountable. And a lot of people will pass up good things and good people because of their attitudes and because of how they handle certain things in life, you know. And it's sad, that certain things have to be like that, but it does. But never take things so personal when people disappoint you. When people let you down and disappoint you, don't take it personal, you know. Do you have to be understanding to know that everybody is not meant to stay in your life? Everybody not meant to go on your journey with you. Everybody not meant to be there with you. Some people come in your life for a long period of time, and some people come in your life for a season. And sometimes people be in your life and they be there for a long period, but now their season has come to an end. And you have to be okay with that. Don't question yourself. Don't beat yourself up like why they cross you. Don't, sometimes they gotta cross you for their season to end, you know? And sometimes God may let them cross you because you don't know what they said or what they did or what they're doing behind your back. So sometimes He exposed people to you to let you see and let you know this is not your partner. This is not who you think this is. You hear me? Like you gotta let that go. You hear me? But that's just how it is sometimes. But long as you is 100 with yourself, long as you stay true to yourself, in a world full of fake people, in a world full of prideful ass people, in a world full of people with big egos, you don't let that change who you are. You stand on principle, you stand on morals, and you don't let nothing change you. Continue to keep going, continue to keep pushing, and continue to stand in your truth. A lot of people can't hang with those who walk in their truth because they walking in a lie. They don't know who they are. They need other people to validate who they are. And see, when you true to yourself and you're a real one, you ain't gotta seek validation from other people. You ain't gotta look for it, who this. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you built different. You know how to be like, dang, I messed up my bad. If I hurt your feelings, whoop, I'm sorry. Sometimes people gonna say they accept your apology and they really don't. And you gonna tell they don't, cause how they gonna still have that burden on their shoulder if you gonna talk to them. They still gonna have this attitude, when you try to be cool with them or you just wanna speak to them, they still got this like they don't fuck with you attitude. So you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with it. Some people gonna allow their bridge to burn all the way to the ground, and that's just what it is. But as long as you stay true to yourself and you always accountable for your actions, don't worry about who not accountable. You just gotta know from the fake from the real, and you gotta know how to burn them out, and you gotta know who to let go. And like I said, everybody not gonna be accountable because too many people walking around here prideful, big egos. They ain't gonna hear me. They ain't gonna know how to apologize, and a lot of people ain't gonna accept apology. And some people want you to apologize so they can feel like you kissing their ass. But you bow down to no man and no woman. You hear me? You bow down to no man and no woman. Cause at the end of the day, if words was exchanged or y'all beefing, the apology gotta be equal. It can't be just no one apology and the other one don't apologize. You know what I'm talking about? So you never feel like you gotta be always the one to be the bigger person in every situation. Cause if they can't apologize to you too for hurting your feelings, then sometimes you gotta just let people go about their business. And you gotta just wish them the best. Don't hate them because they didn't show love back. Don't hate them because they didn't, you know, try to apologize or they didn't come to you and they ain't let that shit go. Don't hate them. Everybody not gonna accept it how you accept it. Everybody not gonna, you know how to get back on good terms. Some people, like I said, will self sabotage certain relationships, and you have to be okay with that. You have to be. It is that their season is no longer with you, and their season is up. So you have to be okay with ending things. And when you end things, a real one ain't gotta diss, ain't gotta talk down, ain't gotta do none of that woo woo woo, you hear me? Cause I don't mess with them no more. If you don't mess with them, that's what it is. Ain't no dissing gotta be done. Ain't no talking down gotta be done. Wish them the best and let them keep it moving. No hard feelings. Supposed to be in the mix if it's all good. You hear me? So, like I said, Always be true to you. Always be true to yourself. Always know who you are. Don't let people change who you is, your motive, and how you think. Don't look for validation from others. Never seek validation. Always stay true to yourself. And continue to stand on your principle and your authority of who you are. Don't let nobody change your mindset at all. Keep your boundaries up about yourself. And if you ain't got boundaries, make them. And don't bend them for nobody. But knowing who you are and standing on what you believe in and taking accountability and knowing how to apologize when apology is set is big. There's too many egos and walking around and they ain't apologizing for things they did. So you have to be okay with that. I love y'all. Have a blessed one.